Hello everyone, this is Shelly and in this video I'm going to share my review on all the facial cleansers, and the facial cleansers that will be mentioned in this video are more focused on skin dryness, dehydration, damaged skin situation. So if you're going through any of this condition, then this is the video for you. And lastly, I will be mentioning these face washes randomly. So if you are looking out for a review on a very specific facial cleanser, check the timeline below this video. So I'll first start the video with a review on the Some by Me Snail True Cica facial cleanser. I have 2 empty tubes of it, which clearly says that I do like this face wash. Cleanses your skin really nicely without drying it out, without causing irritation, without clogging your pore, without leaving any soapy residue. Feel this will work for most of the skin type under different situation. Normal to dry skin, this can be a great regular face wash, but on the other hand, if you have like combination to oily skin, you can use this as your facial cleanser when your skin is little dehydrated or damaged. Normal dry skin, when your skin is damaged or excessively dehydrated, this might not suit your skin. With the regular usage, it keeps your skin calm. You will not see lot of tiny breakouts on your face. Sometimes those tiny zit leave lot of tiny red dots on your face, somehow fades them. I do want to mention that if you have excessively sensitive skin, like your skin is sensitive to essential oils, you probably want to try out the mini first because it does contain few essential oils. So this next one is the Isntree Green Tea Fresh Cleanser. Now I think I got this as a part of some PR kit long time back, and I decided to use this only this year. I was literally avoiding this face wash because you see this entire green tea fresh range from Isntree is more catered towards combination to oily skin, and I have like dry skin. Suddenly I just decided to try it out and I was like, wait, this cleanser is just perfect for normal to dry skin, also great for anyone who is dealing with dehydration or damaged skin issue along with some minor acne. Cleanses your skin really nicely without stripping away the oil, without causing any kind of irritation, does not leave any soapy residue, it does not clog your pore. This is something that I plan to get in a full size later in the future, and the texture of this cleanser is very interesting. It's like a cushiony gel with some green tea leaves in it. So the next facial cleanser that I'm going to mention, I'm not sure if it is still being sold in the market or not, because sometimes I see it on YesStyle, but other times it shows that it's out of stock or not available. So I don't know what's going on with this product. Face wash is from Purito. It's their Defense Barrier pH cleanser. This is the older packaging, and I think this must be my second or third tube. Back in the days, this was my go-to face wash whenever I had like excessive dryness, dehydration. Very amazing mild cleanser to repair your skin and also to control the acne. I feel normal to dry skin can use this as a basic cleanser as well, and on the other hand, doesn't matter what's your skin type, if you have damaged skin or dehydrated skin, you can check this one out. It cleanses your skin nicely without leaving soapy residue. This next one is the Etude House Sunjung Whip Cleanser. Now this is my another old favorite, and I think I must have gone through 3-4 bottles of it. Like these days I don't talk about it much because it's not easily available. Like the brand has not discontinued it, but within India, website like Tira and Nykaa, they do show it, but most of the time it's like out of stock. So I'm like, there's no point in talking about this. But then recently I saw Tira has restocked it, most of the products from this Sunjung range. It has a very gentle formula. It's fragrance free, essential oil free. Somehow this cleanser is something which I feel will work for most of the skin type, except for anyone who has extremely very very dry damaged skin, or anyone who has oil dripping skin. So unless you don't fall into these two extreme category, you will love this cleanser. Keeps your sensitivity on skin under check. This is like time tested product. Back in the days, there were not many gentle face washes or face washes in general for normal dry skin. In the past, I had damaged skin, dehydrated skin. This was my go-to face wash, like any day. It cleanses your skin nicely without leaving the sticky residue with so many hydrating cleanser do to your skin. This does not do that. Get rinsed very easily. Since the Sunjung face wash is not that easily available, it is out of stock most of the time. So luckily I have found another great face wash, works quite similar to the Sunjung one. I have this mini from Torridon Dive-In Cleansing Foam. Now this is a very gentle face wash, a hydrating kind of a face wash. It foams up very nicely, cleanses your skin really well, but it does not leave sticky soapy residue on the skin, so it's not gonna irritate or clog your pores. Great, has a basic face wash, has a daily face wash for normal to dry skin, even to like little combination skin. But if you have like combination to oily skin, use it only maybe during winter time or when your skin is like dehydrated and damaged. Next facial cleanser is from Round Lab. It's their Dokdo cleanser. So this is like quite a popular facial cleanser in South Korea. So many people love it. When I saw its review, ingredients, texture, I was like, wait, I think my skin might not like it, so that's why I decided to get a mini first, and I'm glad that I did buy the mini first instead of like, you know, splurging on full size. I did not like it, but before I talk about it, let me quickly share which skin type should check out and who should avoid. If you have normal to dry skin, this can be a great facial cleanser for day-to-day usage or whenever your skin barrier is damaged. Combination skin, use it only when your skin barrier is damaged. Oily skin, skip it even when your skin barrier is damaged. If oily skin people use this on their damaged skin, they might find it a little greasy for their skin, because what I have noticed is foams up nicely, it has mild formulation, it does get rinsed quite easily, but I feel it does leave this layer, some waxy layer on your skin, which I feel can be problematic for oily skin or acne prone skin in general, and because of this waxy layer thing, I'm not a big fan of it. So this next face wash is from Innisfree. It's their green tea amino hydrating cleansing foam. I used to love it back in the days. Green tea face wash was one of my staple during the monsoon time or sticky summer time, because you see the older formulation of this one used to clean skin really well, but it was something that I won't like touch during the winter time or when my skin was like severely damaged. Like, I'm talking about the older formulation of Innisfree green tea face wash. Latest formulation is something which I feel might not work with most of the skin type, and I'll tell you why. So they have tried to make it more into like a hydrating gentle cleanser, and in the process of doing so, they have messed up the formula. So you see, if you have normal skin, dry skin, damaged, dehydrated skin, you will still find it little drying. And on the other hand, if you have combination skin, oily skin or acne prone skin, it might irritate your skin or cause pore clogging. Like, I have dry sensitive acne prone skin, and when I used it, I suddenly started noticing some tiny acne on my face. And as soon as I stopped using it, my, like, you know, those tiny acne, tiny zits that I was getting, they were like gone. So I was like, this is clearly not working for me. So it's gonna foam up moderately. It's gonna clean your skin, but when you rinse it off, you'll feel as if it's leaving a waxy layer on your skin. Inside, like, your skin might feel little dry if you have like normal dry skin. That's why I said this is something that might not work for most of the skin type. Let me know if you have used this latest formulation. What was your experience? The La Roche-Posay Lipicare AP Plus cleanser. I have a 400 ml bottle of it. I think I bought it from Cult Beauty, like the UK website. Foams up moderately, has extremely gentle formula. It cleanses your skin on face and body nicely without irritation, without dryness. I feel people who have normal dry combination skin will find it very helpful. Oily skin will find it ineffective because it's super gentle. And if you have very dry, very damaged skin, skip it because it can feel little drying on your skin, especially on the face. I majorly use it on my body, especially on days when I feel the skin on my body is feeling little irritated or itchy for whatever reason. At that time, I can't use most of the body washes or soaps, so I either use this or the Dove body bar. And I do use it on my face as well, and it works perfectly. It has never caused any acne or irritation. It doesn't leave soapy or waxy residue on your skin. Next one is the CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser for normal to dry skin. This is a very popular cleanser among dry skin people, but I personally don't like it. Way too mild, not effective even in removing the basic dirt and oil from your skin. I mean, it's a 100% soap free, non-foaming kind of cleanser, so I was expecting that. I think only people who have extremely damaged, very dry skin might find it helpful, because what it does is it leaves this waxy layer on the skin. which I feel not many people, at least in India, will be comfortable with. Secondly, if you have like acne prone skin, it will cause whiteheads, congestion, acne. Compared to this CeraVe non-foaming cleanser, there is this another non-foaming cleanser from our Indian brand, from the Pharmacy brand, which is like great, and it's not something new product that I'm going to mention. It's something I used when I was in college, like back in 2010s, like around that time, and it was prescribed by my dermat at that time. So this product is the Episoft cleansing lotion for sensitive skin. Like, I don't have the product with me, and I haven't used it recently, but I had gone through many bottles of it when I was in college. I was using it like consistently for 3 years at least. This Episoft cleansing lotion, again, 100% soap free, non-foaming kind of a cleanser, but it cleanses your skin quite nicely. Like, it's gonna remove all the basic dirt and oil on your face without damaging your skin, without irritating your skin, without leaving the soapy residue. Much better than the CeraVe one. That time, it was not easily available. Only very few pharmacy store used to have it. So I used to like pre-order them. These days it's quite easily available. You can get it on Nykaa or medical stores. Episoft cleanser is something that I will recommend if you have extremely dry, damaged skin. You can use it as your basic cleanser for day and night. This next one is the Cetaphil non-foaming gentle cleanser. Again, something which doesn't foam at all. If you still want to use 100% non-foaming cleanser for your dry, damaged skin, I'll rather suggest that you check out the CeraVe one or the Episoft one. They are like much better option. Last facial cleanser of this video is from Inkilist. It's their hyaluronic acid cleanser. Now this again doesn't foam much. It foams up little to moderate amount only. Cleanses skin nicely, doesn't leave soapy residue, and I feel it's gonna be best suited for normal to dry skin. But if you have combination oily skin, you will find it little sticky or as if it's leaving some layer on the skin. And on the other hand, if you have very dry, damaged, dehydrated skin, you will find it little drying. Perfect only for normal to dry skin. Other skin type, other skin concern, just skip it. If I have to pick my top 3 for my own dry, sensitive, acne prone skin, like my number 1 is going to be this Isn't green tea fresh cleanser. It's amazing. Like, definitely check it out if you have normal dry skin. Second one is going to be the Torridon Dive-In cleansing foam, cause this Etude House Sunjung whip cleanser. And if you want a facial cleanser for your acne prone skin, I have another video. It's over here. You can check it out and let me know what's your favorite hydrating kind of a cleanser or cleanser which you feel is your savior during damaged skin situation. Share your thoughts in the comment section below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.